Please, let us move forward. Please, let us stand up and move forward so that we can continue this.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Everybody at the back, please stand up and move forward. Please. Please. We need to be together. So when it's scattered with so many empty chairs in the middle, it's not really good. Please come forward from the second line here. Second line. Let's occupy the second line first. Oga, please. Everybody there, stand up, please.
Nobody should sit. Those women and those guys. Move forward. Move forward, please.
Please, move forward. Please. Mrs. Idowu, move forward. Please, everybody here, move forward. Joke, we shouldn't be saying this. We know the right thing to do, please.
Set the first row.
As long as you are not doing what you are delaying us from continuing this program. Joke, success, all of you, move forward. The first paper to be presented this morning will be done. The title is Internal Control Mechanism in Agricultural Fund Management. Oh, sorry. That's not it. Building Innovation Hubs. And that will be handled by two of our senior officers, lecturers in this college. The first person I will call is no other person than Engineer Dr. Bukola Afolabi. Please, a round of applause for him.
here. Student representative, ladies and gentlemen, innovations, many may be familiar with it and many may be novice about this. In this 3-day training on capacity building in agriculture, I'll be talking about building innovation hubs. Why should we embark on building it? What is the importance of innovations hub? This training overview will go through why innovation hub in agriculture. We have the agricultural innovation gap, 3 pillars of agricultural innovation hubs. Now we will talk about its excellence, the productivities and services. Innovation capacity development, research, entrepreneurship, and commercialization. Number 6, we talk about technology adoption and productivity enhancements. 7th, we will talk about innovation hubs for effective service delivery. And lastly, measuring innovation impact and action planning. Why is innovation hubs matter in agriculture? What is an innovation hub? An innovation hub is a physical or virtual collaborative space where entrepreneurs, researchers, startups, and institutions converge to develop solutions. When we are looking at innovation hub, is an ecosystem where which the function of entrepreneurs, which solution is being provided for. We'll be able to go beyond the law. We'll be able to convert research into practical solutions. Thereby we will provide extension and advisory services. We create unity, strengthen institutional competitiveness, where which the research is being carried out, and we foster collaboration among stakeholders. We have 3 basic pillars of agricultural innovation hubs. The first one has to do with excellence, productivity, and service delivery. Under excellence, we will not stop on carrying out research alone, but rather our research will be applied. Development, innovation culture, and quality assurance. Mechanization under the productivity instead of manual labor. Precision agriculture. We talk about smart farming, technologies, value addition, and resource optimization. We reduce our inputs. We quality and service delivery. Skill gap. It has to do with insufficient innovations and entrepreneurial extension gap. Weak linkage between researchers and farmers. As we know, as far as agriculture is concerned, our aim is to know what challenges farmers are facing and to provide solutions to such. If the extension gap is weak, we will not know the need and challenges of the farmer, and thereby to make it difficult for us to provide necessary solutions. And partnership gap with collaboration among institutions, industry, and community. And come up with researches, and industry may have to buy into what they are into, develop the prototype, scaling it up, and getting it across to community. Innovation Hub capacity building platform. What does it provide? It provides knowledge development, training and research, skill development, technical and entrepreneurial competency, technology development, innovation and prototyping, enterprise development, startup incubation, and business growth. This relates to service improvement, the digital umbrella extension system. Innovation hubs. This transfers institutional from knowledge provider into solution provider. Everything is not based on acquired knowledge, rather the knowledge will be transferred the appropriate thing to solve the problem and challenge the business. Therefore, models to look into the very first one is the model of innovation management and intellectual property. Under research and development, and motivate problem management. What are the outcomes of it? Innovation certified. The products that are able to attend to these focus. The startup incubation, the personal readiness, and market expansion. Moving to technology transfer and commercialization. Agricultural technology transfer is the process of disseminating agricultural innovations, research, and technologies from developers, such as academia or private fair to farmers. We will see that our end users are farmers. Technology transfer and commercialization. Here in engineering, we have many machinery developed. None majorly has been commercialized. Many problems have been solved through developed machines, but none are yet to be commercialized. We have many research outputs. We have developed some prototypes. Some have been demonstrated and validated, but commercialization is a major challenge because it involves finances. And when this one is scaled up and made available to the general public, farmer will make use of it, and when it serves their purpose, they will adopt it. What are the mechanisms of commercialization? Talk about licensing, consultancy, industry partnership, and technology showcases. Mode fraud, innovation-driven service delivery. What are the best practices? You would agree with me that service delivery refers to the end-to-end process of providing a service from provider to a client or end user. And as far as we are concerned here, our end users are farmers in diversities. Farmer-centered. It should be farmer-centered, the best practice. As we have said, it will be user-centered design, evidence-based, as it be tested, as it be evaluated, as it produced the expected results. Should be evidence-based, digitally enabled. That's the present one where we have. First time and further, the method we'll be using before. And it should be inclusive. That shows the women should not be left out, the youths, and the vulnerable groups, people.
Before she starts the paper presentation, I would like to recognize the presence of the provost of the college. He's in our midst, Professor Jonathan J. Atungu. Please, let's clap for him. Thank you.
Thank you. Workshop organized by Federal College of Agriculture, Ibadan, in collaboration with FALEC, Human Capacity Development Project of the Federal College of Agriculture, Ibadan, in collaboration with FALEC, Phantom Limited, has been successfully held with the objective of enhancing the professional competence, maximum productivity, and service delivering capacity of members of the staff. The program brought together all the staff, and the Federal College of Agriculture was convened for those 3 days on human capacity training workshop for each staff, involving students and community representatives. The workshop was declared open by the provost of the college, Professor Jeremiah J. Atungu, with a welcome address while goodwill message was given by the guest of honor, Professor Kolawole Adabayo. Resource persons and facilitators from different institutions, from IIT, Animal Health Production and Technology, Ibadan, from NIHOT, from NELS, and so on, we are invited as resource people and facilitators. Brought together members of staff from various departments and units of the college and featured presentations by experienced facilitators on topical issues relevant to institutional growth, dynamic service delivery, effective administration, fund management, professional ethics, leadership, teamwork, innovation, and improved workplace performance. After extensive deliberations and interactions during the program on the second day, that each group were seated to listen to their facilitators in different groups, participants resolved as follows. The first one, that continuous staff training and retraining remain essential for enhancing productivity in agriculture and achieving the mandate of the college. Second, that participants should apply the knowledge, skills, and experiences gained during the program towards enhancing efficiency and effectiveness in discharging their duties. Thirdly, that professionalism, accountability, teamwork, and innovation should be promoted at all levels to ensure sustainable institutional development. Fourthly, that management should sustain its commitment to human capacity development as a strategic tool for staff welfare, career growth, and organizational excellence. 50, that participants should serve as agents of positive change by disseminating relevant knowledge acquired during the workshop training to their colleagues. In recommendation, that FCA should adopt a structured annual capacity building calendar to ensure all staff acquired modern skill for agricultural excellence in the foundation for quality service delivery. The participants expressed profound appreciation to the Provost of the College, Professor Jeremiah J. Atungu, and the management of the college for approving and supporting the 2025 Human Capacity Development Project. Special appreciation goal was also extended to the contractor, Falex Phantom Limited.
That is the research gap, bridging the gap between the institution and the industry. And I want to ask that because in innovation, our research should not end leaving the paper on the shelf without making use of the outcome of the research. Is the college working on bridging such a gap? Are we having any platform already in which we can relate our research work to the industry, or are we working towards that as a college? Thank you.
Thank you. If we look at the issue with research gap, bringing it with industry, is there challenges that cut across, especially in Nigeria, public institutions? But at FCA, we are working in that direction, and we are putting out some platform where we are trying to link with the industry, and we have collaborated even with some that we are working with at present. But we'll be able to challenge across schools through department to know best of the researchers. We don't work with every research resource now. How we work on the best of these schools, and we.
Good morning, good afternoon. Oh, sorry. Let me take it. This morning. Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Azama. Let me appreciate everyone for this training. And I know we have learned one or two things from this training. And as we go, and I hope we'll take the lessons from this training and use it effectively as we go. I don't want to waste our time. I will call the certificate will be given to participants. I will call one or two persons so that we can get it now. Then after you can meet the people at the back so that I can get the remaining ones. So it's my pleasure to call Miss Okoro Nkiruka Precious to get our certificates. Miss Okoro. The next person, Mr. Sikwade Sukomi Anthony. Mr. Akinola Oyetayo Joshua. Mr. Ogungbele Benga.
Video and picture.
Mr. Alassa Hamidini. Mrs. Martins Taiwo.
Thank you very much. So the rest of us will collect our certificates later. But we'll sort it out how we're going to collect on the program. So to pause then the provost of this college, Professor Jonathan J. Atunlo. Please keep clapping till he gets here. Thank you. A standing ovation.
The principal officers of this great college, the contractor who facilitated this training, distinguished staff and students of the Federal College of Agriculture, Ibadan, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day for me as I stand before you to present this closing remark. Great day because for 3 days we sat together. For 3 days we listened. For 3 days we interacted jointly. And therefore, this period brought life more into the community, into our campus, and into all of us. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for the time you took. I thank you for the things you picked. And I believe if I ask a question now, do we have capacities? Have we added to our capacities? I know the answer will be a resounding yes. I would want to say this very briefly, that we decided to do it this way because we want to be sincere to ourselves, and we also want to demonstrate to the entire world that honesty cannot be taken for granted. Number two is that with the presentation of the certificates, it's also evident that even in 20 years' time, or 30 or 40, you have an indication that you were here by the fact that your certificate would have been put in your files in the registry. To add to that, it's also the fact that that evidence also makes you more competitive among your peers across the country. And I say that because a time will come, there might be a need for you to present yourself for a position of authority that might be outside this college or within the college. And then assessment is going to be done, and they say, let's look at the CV and the profile of these people. And then you'll be standing tall because you have evidence that you have gone through several trainings and they can see. I usually listen to what happens around me. And I have information that some people were not very comfortable that we didn't provide refreshment for this training. Again, I will explain. This is the budget provided by the government for this training, even though it has not been received. The budget has a figure and a value. And rather than giving you the logistics, I don't want to call it money, for you to go and rest somewhere else, we felt that we should be here together. And I give an analysis to explain why we couldn't provide you refreshment. If your logistics totally 15,000 naira, so what you get at the end of the day will be 5,000 naira. Sure, all of us would prefer to take the 20,000, taking 5,000 naira. And if this is in order, organizers for not giving us refreshment that would have been deducted from your logistics. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that so that the coast is clear for me to round up. Again, I will say this. Having listened to experts who spoke to us very beautifully, I think it is time for us to reflect. As we leave today and go back to our workplaces, the work should become better. If there's a file on your table, it shouldn't delay on your table, because somebody's life depends on that file. There should not be delay for any reason. There should not be any reason to have something to get your job done. Whether it is registry, whether it is bursary. There must also be accountability. And this means that whatever is given to us as funds, we are held responsible to ensure that it's well spent. I look forward to a workplace and a work team that will save money for the country, that will save money for the institution, that doesn't see the money for government as money to be wasted, rather money that can be invested. I look around you, somebody almost had an issue around that place, and it was quite very pitiable that a matured person has to go down because his chair went down. And therefore, this is still in need of comfortable seats that those in this column are sitting. Whatever money we save will be directed towards our comfort and conveniences in the office. And that is the reason why I believe at the end of this program, you should be able to add value that will help us have resources to do better for your comfort and welfare. I will not want to stop by just saying this is the end. I believe the students are still here, or they're not here today. If they're not here today because we are their parents, we could extend to them that they have listened and we believe in them. We trust them. Each time I talk with them, I see them as our replacements. That tomorrow we come and they will become the ones sitting where you are sitting. And therefore it's important to us. They have learned so much, they have heard from us. And therefore, we expect that they will do their best and the needful. The community, I don't know whether they are still here, but again, it's important to us that you have been here with us. This will not be us. We believe we will have much more to do together. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I want to thank you once again. I thank you with the whole of my heart that this has come to this point. And in particular, I want to single out the organizing committee led by the Deputy Provost Academic, Dr. Mrs. Opezi. I would want them to rise wherever they are, because this team have done so marvelously very well to get us to where we are today. It took us just within 2 weeks to get this together. And I was only sitting in the office and asking questions and giving advice. So those behind what has happened today are the people that are standing at the scene. I'm grateful to you for your strength, for all that you did to ensure that we came to this level of success. Thank you. God bless you. also had the service provider. Yes, they said any story you see on the press, in the social media, there's a camera that captured it. And therefore, those behind the camera, usually you don't find them in the front of the camera because they're behind the camera. But without them, the work will not be shown. And sincerely speaking, I want to admit and confess that this college is not just the first, it's just not just the first, but the best, as we have always said. As I was seated at the back there, and the lecture was going on, it was real-time transition or transmission, because I had to click on what the public relations director sent, that the lecture is going on, we should join. I said, let me check how strong that network was. And I just clicked it. With just less than a few seconds I was in. And so the lecture was live. And the implication is that those who couldn't come because they're in outreach stations also had this live transmitted. So again, I thank those behind the camera, and in particular, the director of ICT. I don't know whether he's here. I was being asked that you rise for us to acknowledge you. Thank you very much. And your team is already standing. I can see that work they are doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The head of public relations, I don't know where you are. Yes, you have been directing, even including directing the provost. Thank you for very beautiful work that we have done. And your team again, we thank them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One would just wonder that this is not a small place, because all we are doing here, we see them on the internet. And so this is their work. Thank you and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is a time for me to declare the workshop, training workshop closed. God bless you.
A better round of applause. Thank you very much, sir, for being a good leader to us. God bless you, sir. We are going to please note that college anthem. We're going to wait behind. Let's just be orderly. We will get our certificates before we go. So we call the names, we pick it up. Okay, I said. I said we should please wait behind so that we can collect our tickets, and we please be orderly. We will take our time. Maybe 2 people will handle it so that it can be very fast for us to be there in good time. Thank you for your patience. National anthem. grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so peace and plenty. Nigeria will be blessed. Amen. Let's have a seat. Unfortunately, this will be Hello everyone, please listen. Hello everybody, please listen to this information. There's a change to the earlier announcement. For all the administrative and registry staff, let us remain here in this hall. All administrative and registry staff, let us remain in this hall. For all the lecturers, please meet with Mr. Julius Adedeji to collect your certificate. All the lecturers, meet with Mr. Julius Adedeji to collect your certificate. All the instructors, meet with certificates. Then all the technologists, meet with Mr. Messrs. Adabanija, Ayo Adesoya, and Mrs. Allah for the collection of your certificates. So please, listen again. So all the lecturers, please move to the extreme left side. My extreme left, all the lecturers to that side. All the lecturers to that side. And the instructors, lecturers and instructors. All the technologists, move to this side. All the technologists to this side, all the lecturers to that side, all the admin and registry in the middle. Hello. Excuse me. There is a mix-up already from those that went to do the photocopies. They have mixed up all the departments. So the best thing for us to do is to call your name, you pick it up straight. Please, they have mixed it up. It wasn't the way it was arranged. We thought it should remain as it was so that people can go to their various places and collect it. But they have mixed everything up. So please, let's be patient. Olaniranpeyemi Daniel.
Olaiya David Salami.
Mrs. Arasi Adetonhe.
Oladele Kabiru.
Mrs. Arimilola Gloria.
Oladele Priscilla Ayobami.
Balogun Adami Larry.
Adediji Daniel Babawale.
Anybody that doesn't get his certificate today can go to Dr. Mrs. Okwese's office later, but we will announce this for as many people as are here. John Taibat M.
Oluyede Bamikole Adedayo. Isi Temitope. Ọ̀ràdùgbà Emmanuel Gbenga. Kokwa Chukwu Nonso Daniel. Odejire Oluwakemi Korede. Oladele Kabiru.
Olúbọ̀mọ́wùmí.
Ajaniluwa Ṣeun Sanjọ.
Máfilé Táíwò.
Dada Abiodun Elizabeth.
Ibrahim Lukayat. Please go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Please leave this place. Let everybody go. People will bring your own. Sit down. Listen to your names. Go and sit down, please. Máfilé Táíwò. Sule Ramoni.
Ibrahim Rukayat.
Sule Ramoni.
Akande Olubode.
Adépọ̀jù Fatima.
Afolabi Samson.
Adésínà Matthew.
Adesina Olúṣẹ̀san.
Tòkèdè Bọ́sẹ̀ Adékẹ́mi. Tòkèdè Bọ́sẹ̀ Adékẹ́mi.
Adeleye Adeyinka.
Ajayi Emmanuel Mayowa.
Adebimpe Taofik. God's power Olúbùnmi. Bankole Adeto Olúwa. Adisa Fúnláyọ̀.
Adéọlá nígbè Olúwabùsà. Adéyẹmí Adéníkè Adéọlá.
Amúsọ̀ní.
Ìlọ̀rí Olúwaṣọ Adéwànà. Can you please go and sit down? And everybody that connects to another person, make sure you get to that person though. Don't let that person take the law. The man will person pay for it. Please. Can you please sit down? Everybody sit down.
Adétúndé Oyèládé.
It's only when you sit down that you can continue.
Let's sit down. Let's sit down. Let's all sit down. Please, let's sit down. Let's sit down.
Èmi kò rí kan tí mo fẹ́ capture báyìí. Èrò kan ti pọ̀ níwájú lọ. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ lọ jókòó.
Sit down, everybody. Mr. Adisayi
Tóbi.
Mrs. Fọlọ́lá Tóyìn.
Adétúndé Oyèládé.
Mr. Ojo Adéwọlé. Ọlọ́run ìdílé àwọn tó ń múra iná. Bámidélé àyàtọ̀. Aráyé òun làbí. Mrs. Adéyẹmí Fúnmiláyọ̀ Road. Mr. Adébíran Kẹ́hìndé Ọlọ́runṣayọ̀.
Oyedeji Olúṣọlá Ọbátọ́ṣọ̀.
Mrs. Marcus Susan Bukola. Mr. Akande Olúbọ̀dé tí.
Mr. Oguntunde Fúnṣọ́. Mrs. Oguntunde Fúnṣọ́ Kẹ́hìndé.
Afọlábí Sami. Mr. Adéyẹmí.
Adéyẹlé Anthony Adélé.
Miss Adéyẹmí Margaret Fúnmiṣe. Mr. Jimoh Moshood Ẹnẹsí.
Adéfọ́mí Adébíyìnpé Bọ́lá.
Miss Godwin Success. Adélẹ́yẹ Adéyínká. Mr. Ọládọ̀sù Peter Ọládìméjì. Mr. Ọládọ̀sù Peter Ọládìméjì.
Olúwadé Adébùkọ́lá.
Báńkọ́lé Adétọ̀míwá. Miss Adésọ̀yà Adéyínká Olúfúnkẹ́.
Adéjire Ayọ̀délé Múyìwá.
Miss Adésọ̀yà Adéyínká Olúfúnkẹ́. Mr. Fátókì Olúwafẹ́mi Moses.
Babalọ́lá Faith Yínká.
Àdìsá Fúnmiláyọ̀. Àdìsá Fúnmiláyọ̀. Àdìsá Fúnmiláyọ̀. Mrs. Ọ̀pádàrí Ọ̀pádàrí. Mr. Múrítà Lásọ̀dí.
Adébọ̀ Adéyẹmí Emmanuel.
Oh, Dami. Keep going. Where did you go?
Àdìsá Fúnmiláyọ̀. Fálọ́dún Olúṣọlá.
Aṣọ́dé Kẹ́hìndé Ọlá.
Miss Òjò Bólúwá ti fẹ́ pé. Òjò Bólúwá ti fẹ́ pé. Mr. Buraimo Àkàndé Tájùdí. Mr. Buraimo Àkàndé Tájùdí. Miss Owólabí Tọ́lání Rita.
Ọjẹ́ Olúbọ̀lá Ayọ̀mídé. Àtẹ̀rẹ̀ Olúwaṣeyì Adérìnọlá.
Akíntúndé Oyèkadé.
Odùdélé
Mrs. Ṣọládèmí.
Odùdélé Abíọ́dún.
Ọlọ́run dá ìgbéjàpọ̀ Olúfẹ́mi.
Afọlábí Tẹ́lílì.
Mrs. Momo Tóyìn Ọ̀fíṣàt. Mr. Adéyọjú Aishat. Mr. Kíkọ́ Adéyọs.
Adéníyì Adéyẹmí Emmanuel.
Ìsọlá ní ìrántí tí láyé. Daniel Babawale. Adédìjì Daniel Babawale. Òjò